Yeah.
Not happening.
Shut the door, quick, before the Naga get in. That's right. Wait, you're not the reinforcements. There are supposed to be... The first thing was the Colossus. It showed up a few days ago, but it was huge. Glowed like luminous Audra. That monster that killed our...
I told you, Zahira. The Godhammer scrambled their god. It's no coincidence your Aethys shows up just as Latharn stormed...
The Colossus was coming right for us. Fleetmaster Co. ordered the gun... They fought. I heard cannon blasts, artillery fire. Felt the world shake. We came back up, and the others were... I don't know. And the Colossus was walking away. The fort was flooding, where it had broken our walls, and the luminous Audra in the lighthouse had gone dark. On the western side...
Proof we can tame and transform this place, once we get rid of the scale bellies.
The Naga.
They skulked in after, once our walls... Those of us who were left fought. But those cowards moved through the sunken hallways. Ambushed us from below. Those snakes are little more than animals. No match for trained Rawatayan when the Hazanui's reinforcements get here.
And build our walls back up so nothing gets through. And double our cannons, so we can destroy that Colossus if it ever comes back. The finest cannons and bombards in the archipelago. Why, you can barely walk the... There's still one. There must be one. They can't all have been destroyed. But you'll need a trained artillerist to aim it.
Dawn Stars.
Fleetmaster Co. hired them to tend the fields that supply the mainland, but they started acting... One of them, Latharn, had a row with the Fleetmaster over it. Left angry just before the Colossus. You think that's a...
I think their praying called it here.
Is there anything else? Zahira. Assist. Don't go back out there.
Just stay away from the water. Damn.
Sometimes you can see...
I've got it. Keeping quiet.
Is there anything else?
Will do.
Yeah.
I've got it. On it. I've got it. Steady does it. Enemies ahead. Will do. Nice and slow. On it. Enemies ahead. Will do. I've got it. I'm fine. Keeping quiet. On it.
What is this? Away. The striped fiends profane the island. Sugan says we must find a way in. Sugan's speaker for the gods. Grandfather to many. He leads us. The fiends gather at the walls. Sir, no! Stay a little longer. Your glow is a comfort here. Away! The way glows. I will follow the way. Now, there is no way. Do not go. It is too dark. I will lose my way. Or be the way.
I've got it. Will do. I've got it. Nice and slow. Let's go. Will do. I've got it. On it. Stuck. I've got it. Will do. Steady does it. Let's go. Yeah. On it. I've got it. Keeping quiet. Will do. I've got it. On it. Will do. On it. I've got it. Will do. On it. That's something. I'll get it open. I'll get it open. That's something. Enemies ahead. Will do. I've got it. Will do. On it.
The sea-striped fiends. Go! Carry a warning of what you have seen to the other shufflers. That shufflers must not disturb these roots, or the gods will destroy the islands to your stories many generations ago. Their meddling displeased our ancestors hid deep. Now, the gods see. They will tear them all down. Lies and treachery. The gods do not wither their own roots.
Take him down. Let's go. Take him down. Sure. Yeah. On it.
As your hand touches the dim Adra, you feel the same cool, pricking sensation that you did when you touched for a second time. You gather the threads in your mind and bind them together, forming a solid tether that ripples out toward its distant anchor, standing at Aethys' shoulder. Your soul is dwarfed by the massive god's form. Energy pulses along the tether. Each wave...
Your first attempt to contact me was brave. This second attempt, is it born out of desperation? Or something else? Yes, they must want answers. But why do the biddings of the gods matter to you? That is a cruel bargain, to be a god's pawn. I am sorry for what I did, but it was done for the hope of a better future. It is not. When the gods set foot to Aora, the mountains tremble and the seas roil. The moon falls from the heavens, and the sky blackens with ash. We can be Watcher, but I and my kin have spent
Aethys becomes silent. You can sense his presence at...
You are in a unique position. In spite of the work of the Leaden Key and Hand Occult, without the benefit of your knowledge, few mortals would be willing to... The last time I walked Aora, I made a mistake in not revealing my true purpose. I believe you would understand it better than most. Yes, I will tell you, but this is not the time. As I take this body farther from the lighthouse, the tether grows weaker, and I have already tarried too long. Soon this link will unravel completely. If I have not reached my destination when that happens, I will need to pull more souls from your world. It is. When you contacted me from Port Mage, I pulled souls from the creatures of the ocean, and from the soldiers in Naga there were no threat to me. I did not kill them out of malice, but simply to keep this body moving. It may be hard to believe, Watcher.
The edges of Aethys' massive form blur and dissolve.
If you would know more, find me at the Ashen Maw in Margaren's Teeth. Before I go, I should return some of this to you.
A pulse of energy moves back along the energy walk, and then the tether and cord snap. Heat rushes over you, and the uncomfortable sensation of the odd...
Scale-bellied cowards! I knew they'd run! Look at our beacon. Even the Colossus couldn't destroy it. And the lighthouse shines again. It's proof that our people can conquer. The Hansanui will want to thank you personally for your help here. And she should also. She's usually at the Brass Citadel in Nekata. Clear skies.
Not in much of a mood to talk, if you don't mind.
You blink and find yourself standing in the knee-high grass. The grass still holds the warmth. The chirr and trill of nightjars rises, the tolling of a single, then another. The sound surrounds you. The chill breeze becomes a howling gale. And then, the earth...
Watcher.
The voice of the pallid night shakes the earth at your feet. You have returned to Bareth's realm. Your soul once more called to attend the wishes of the god of death.
Once again you have spoken. Tell me what you have learned. Intriguing. Well, attend. Tell me what your many eyes perceive.
In the silence breaks the murmur of countless voices in the space beside Bereth. And they are round, keen eyes of Kith. The slit eye...
Here we are.
The voices speak in... A figure walks through the cloud of eyes as one might step through a door. It is an Orlan, then a pale elf, an ocean human. They are...
This is the first interesting thing to happen in ages. And we do so love a riddle. Some things must be lost to be found again. You knew that once. When we have read the book of your life, Watcher. It is heavy with the weight of your choices. And its fate we see between the strings of the world. And Aothis is there, strumming them like a lute. What tune he plays, we do not know. It is complex.
A man strides through the door to Bereth's realm. Behind him, Galawain, the changeling. Fast on Galawain's heels. From out of the water rears a glowing lure. Then the...
Aothis is nothing if not resourceful. I admire his nerve.
In the changeling's voice, you hear the soft patter of rain on leaves, and the rush of...
Hunger will drive the most. If his journey leads him back to us, he has...
Aothis does not return to us. He returns to execute some
The doors lie warped pieces of ancient armor, and the remnants of Finally, a blacksmith's sledge hurtles past. A man forged in metal stands before you. Twin flames ignite. He walks forward. With each halting...
We should destroy Aothis, that we might reforge him into something new. He could be a weapon that all of us might wield.
Abaddon's words carry the heat of the forge.
Abaddon speaks with wisdom.
And
he violates not their realms, but mine. I will send tsunamis to slow him, if Margaret would stir the earth beneath...
The water at your feet recedes. Lava oozes up through the shallow water, and a woman made from the guts of the earth emerges. Magrin.
In the age when our steps carved valleys across the face of Aora, our bodies were impervious to all. I doubt fire and water will be... But I will bear down upon Aothis with all the heat and fury of the earth. If I...
The death of thousands now could prevent the death of millions later.
Andra says. The deep wowl's many eyes squeeze shut. Andra, only the pallid night, stands impassive.
My end comes to all things in time. Should Aothis care to hasten the inevitable, I welcome his efforts. Aothis, freedom from the endless the final emancipation of the count.
The Child of Light will not choose the hour of my death.
Magrin tests the edge of her broadsword.
He sows chaos in his longing for a radiant dawn.
Andra says.
So much will be lost in the cacophony of fear.
The crack of thunder...
We can wait no longer to act. Speak with him, Watcher. Discover what it is he plans.
Water begins to creep across. You scrabble at the tiles, but you splash down in water so dark you can't see the bottom. The gods...
Will do.
That can't
Did
be
you
who I
catch the new
think it
play
is.
by the peg-leg performers yet? Awful.
The Green Menace? That I did. Made me want to poke out my eyes.
Damn me for a buttered slice of hardtack. It's
It's...
Of course not, but I know the Watcher, captain of a mighty ship, god chaser and fiend slayer. Must be... I'll keep it quick, see? If you read me like a book, you'll be looking to scuttle Cornu first. One of ours. Hope that don't make you skittish, none. Of course you will. Now's a good opportunity.
I've got it.
Ain't no cruel eye of me. Have a pity and toss me a pie. Andra's blessings to you for sharing. I thank you for your kindness and your endless pockets. I thank you for your kindness. I thank you for your kindness and your endless... Is this... I didn't lose much.
Fair day, anything I can do? Lady adventurer at your hump. I split my... And my good... Being a cipher's coming quite hand troublesome if I didn't know. Good day. Anything late I... And being a... Oh, if I... Oh, I... Lie. It's just on my... But I do go on, don't I? With pleasure. Excellent.
Echo. Well, I joined up. Indeed, I would like to make... I learned of the... I joined up. Indeed, I would like to make amends. Ark, you... Well done.
On it. I've got it. Will do. I've got it. On it.
Fresh fruit. What can I stop?
Did you hear? The gilded kestrel was lost at sea.
So you're the... What are you having? No one survives the floating hangman.
From Goldfinch Fleet? When
Looking
possible,
for
we
work.
hope.
Who are you? What are you doing here? What? Who have you found to replace me, Aston Man?
You said you would come back for me. Alone for all those years. Picked up into...
It was no fault of yours. It is I who am to blame. It was shame. I was born a cipher. As a young woman, I was apprenticed. My parents made a pretty copper on it. When I left him, I took mold for a time. With every unscrupulous animus, I fled for Deadfire to the but
I don't remember. I would still prefer to stay with Ingfrith if she would have. I have to, though I've only known. I'm only a weapon. A tool. And even though you're still a ham-handed halfwit.
You're right.
Weren't no one to bribe. A float. Gone. Now they're bones.
There goes the captain who murdered Benwick.
You carry yours,
It's simple, but pirate legends don't. And now it seems like so I want you to kill them. The firebrand had a mask. Last I heard, Lord Admiral Imp, you'll be you'll be. Last I heard, I have a Torka was last seen at Lifter's refuge here in. It's nothing. Happy hunting.
Looks cleaner than I expected.
I'm telling you, ask for Irwina in the King's coffee. Make you see stars.
Welcome to my... what would you like to buy today?
You half-master... Shot. She's got to be 90 years...
You return, a friend of the prince. What would you like?
Watcher is a regular ship hunter.
Aye. Who kills that many Valine trading bastards as a hero of mine?
My good sir, whatever might I'm stay. Oh, goodness, yes, love. The common folk. It's quite difficult. I had to learn to protect my... Thank the gods, I heart wealth, all things being equal. I would...
My old captain was a drink from the day he was born. Welcome to the treasure trove. Anything in my trove?
Can't carry that.
So, Arch, you got the look of anything in my
Will do. I've got it. I'll get it open. I'll get it open. Got it. That's something. On it. I've got it.
kill them, wait an hour, then pull any gold teeth. Easy as pie.
You're an idiot. Wait a minute, wait an hour. Alive, dead, it makes no difference at all.
I've pulled plenty of gold teeth. I know the right way of it.
Maybe I'll pull your teeth just to prove you wrong.
What do you know? It really does make no difference. You, out.
Is that you? What's it been? 5 years?
Haven't seen you. What can I do for you? Figured you're right. What do you want? So long as you...
On it.
What do we have? How can I eat?
Mime, did you need... Isn't it? It'll cost you 50 pyres, naturally. And don't let the wrinkle...
If you're enjoying... I work for I was playing... Of course I started off... Oh, thank you, patron.
Hello, need anything? I'm not sure what there is. I was on the rip and I tired, so... Well, I don't know what's waiting for me. Well, much...
Will do. On it.
much ado to a word of it. Elsewise, how might I be of us? The Consuelo will need to vote on it. But I will speak with You have my ear, Casita. Of what? Yes, there is to claim as you. Perhaps you would like to attend the proceedings when the Consuelo next.
I've got it. Steady does it. On it.
Ah, a little seabird informs me that you have dealt with our mutual Gelarde. For this, you have my grandest, no, as my and as promised, I have prepared for you a fine prize. However, I must confess to you a bit of a problem has arisen. One which speaks to your indeed, and I will this galleon. What likely we have been losing ships at sea, amico. And not to those Valera ship. Fortune favors us, as I have procured a survivor from such a... Come forth, Celine. Well?
Of course, Captain. Go on, gent. I'm ready as I'm like to get me. Saw my old crew slaughtered me. It branded the back of my eyes that moment. High seas. Nothing but was a hunt. Not for loot. Rotted. The crew, they were dreadful. One was different. Her presence was overwhelming. The crew shambled hard to do her bidding. Even the one figured she was the captain, me.
There is a flag the floating hangman flies. A flag that once heralded the Fonferus of old, but Selenia's knowledge is limited in this regard. Let us instead ask her of a subject she may know.
Me and my crew were adept. Alert. Or was some magic foul. Just then this thick fog roiled up. At me skimmed right. Dunno me.
One of mine found her no more than a week ago.
Well, I'm more than able to gabble now.
Perhaps there is something else?
Calling me took a knock here. I dropped a dinghy and
She belongs to Aldi. One moment, Watcher. Allow me to cut to the heart of it. Lucia, it is my hope that uncovering the details regarding dear Rivan's... Unfortunately, the only one Isir the Berethian. Now well rotted, I presume. Indeed, though I and mine cannot so openly, you must search the temple of Berath on Nekitaka's sacred stair. He's there. Gelard, I will be waiting.
Puny, go away. Be gone. It is kind of you.
Got it. Boom!